double killer, bringing flavor to you. Deliver heat each week like it was catered to you. If it's real, best believe we gon' relay it to you. If it ain't the truth, I guarantee we ain't gon' say it to you. We use mics like girls use dildos. We gon' keep it coming till it's pouring out your ear holes. Orgasms, yeah, we been giving them. Them trash cans you listen to, get rid of them. Yeah, cause they don't sound like us. And if they do, then they don't break it down like us. They don't clown like us, get around like us. We from the city, but they don't go to town like us. The flavor we've been kicking is what you've been missing. Although it's free, we gon' make you pay attention. And there's one more thing that we forgot to mention. Go ahead and like, share, subscribe, and then listen. Bootleg Cable Podcast, flavor in your ear. Bootleg Cable Podcast.
Alright, this is Bootleg Cable Podcast, episode number 50. I go by the name of P Double.
Yeah, big up yourself. It's your boy Killer Cal. Killer.
And they got JB with you.
Yeah, man.
For sure. We got the homie JB in the building for episode 50.
Yeah, man. We got a guest in the building, man. Yeah, man. Episode 50. Wow, we here.
Yes, sir.
Yo, you know how many motherfuckers I see try to do podcasts and they done it episode 1? No, real talk.
Yeah,
I'm not just clowning out here.
Yeah.
And a lot of people don't realize the commitment that goes into, doing this thing,
Definitely.
So we kept it going for 50 episodes, man, and we're gonna keep it going for maybe 2,050 more.
I hope so, man. Hope so.
That's the plan. Yeah,
JB,
one
what
fan
it
at
is.
a time, one like at a time, one subscriber at a time, man. So click that button below.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
JB,
we
what it
appreciate
is
y'all.
though, man, from used to be a Florida native down from Houston, not Houston, but from Texas. Where you from? Where you stay at in Texas? Dallas.
Oh, you
Okay.
So you're currently staying in Dallas?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So how long you been down here in the FL?
I just arrived Thursday.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's just Thursday, yeah.
Oh,
Not that
okay.
long,
I'm
you know.
glad to have you here, man. So what's the report on what's going on over there, man? How's the atmosphere? Is it getting back to normal? Did it affect you?
No. Dallas is 4 hours away from Houston, so everything that happened in Houston didn't affect me at all.
Oh, okay.
And I'm getting all these messages like, "Are you okay?
So
What's
you didn't
going on?"
You didn't hit
I'm
I'm safe. You fucked up. You didn't hit I'm safe on Facebook.
No, I did not. Because I was
You
safe,
should have, man.
but I'm looking like, man,
Yeah.
it's hot out here, and people are like, "Are you safe?
Yeah.
Are you okay?" I'm like, dude, it's like 100 degrees outside right now. No
Yeah.
rain, anything.
Yeah, so I'm not safe. I'm just hot. I'm just hot.
man. I'm sweating, but I appreciate your calls and
Yeah, that's what's up, man. I like when people are genuinely concerned, but like, don't be concerned just to, just to post something. Like, if you post on Facebook, and key all, are you safe? And then attach everybody to it. Like, fuck out of here. Like, you better hit me with a private message, like, or something like that.
It's usually all for social media, man. You know how it go nowadays. You go to the not to put the wifey on blast, but we
But
went
putting
out,
the wifey on blast.
but
though.
putting the wifey on blast. we went out to Mai Kai restaurant last. You been to Mai Kai before?
Nah, never.
You ever been to Mai Kai?
No.
All right, so it's this Polynesian restaurant where it's like glorified Chinese food, basically. So you go to the restaurant and they have like a performance where they teach you about the Polynesian culture, and it's like a whole half hour to 45 minutes performance where you have the women come out and they dance with the
flames and the fire and
the
stuff like that.
flames and the fire, and they got the Hawaiian stuff around the waist, and they shaking the hips and doing all kind of stuff, and they educating you about Polynesian culture at the same time.
Right.
But at the same time, like I said, it's just a glorified Chinese restaurant. So you do all of that, and the entire time we was out, the wifey just like, how come you ain't take no pictures with me? How come we ain't take no pictures? And I'm like, yo, are you taking pictures to take
Or you
pictures?
enjoy the experience.
Or you just want to
The post it on
you just
social
want to
media.
post it on social media.
It
and be
ain't
like, yo,
happen
me
if
and my
nobody else
husband.
ain't see it though. That's how it works.
Yeah.
This didn't happen unless
Unless
everybody
somebody
else
saw
sees
it.
it.
Yeah, and that's just the culture of what it is today.
That's the
And
culture of what it is today.
My thing is this though, like if that's the case, just take the picture. Like don't ask me, why we didn't take a picture or blah blah blah. Just if you want to take,
Just
if
go
you
ahead
have
and
the
take the picture.
urge to take a picture, pull out your camera, give it to your homegirl, say, "Hey, take a picture
I
with me."
I think she because she's still a little bit of real left in her, where she's like, I'm gonna look like a fake if I take these pictures. So she wanted you to do it.
Well, you know, I'm not like as you know, dude. You know me, man. I'm not the biggest picture taking type of dude.
I ain't either.
So,
Unless I'm
you know
taking
what I
it
mean?
on my professional style camera. Like I'm not really trying to take.
JB, you a picture taking ass dude?
When I'm with my homeboys, because I'm not down here a lot. So yeah, you know, we take pictures, you know, and stuff like that, but that's more so my wife's thing, you know.
Gotcha.
You know, shout out to my wife and everything.
Hey, shout
But,
out,
you
wifey.
know, but that's let's take a picture, let's snap this picture, and I'm like, man, come on, man, like, you know,
Just enjoy the time we
yeah,
out.
you know,
blah blah blah.
and sometimes I'm not in the mood, you know, I'm just ready to go.
Yeah.
You know what, I'm hungry or I just want to do something, you know,
Yeah.
but she's like, and we'll spend literally 15, 20 minutes just taking pictures because she has to get the angle right and you know the light and the proportion. Man,
you
I'm
know
like,
what?
come on,
you know
man.
what? I'm not gonna front. Like I've done that before, right? I've done the.
You trying to get the angles right, cuz?
Yeah, let me get it right for the gram. You know what I'm saying? I've done that, and it felt like a sucker move when I was doing it. I know it's a sucker move, so I've since like, yo, I'm not doing it no more. That's why I don't really post that much on the gram anymore, because I'm like, I'm not gonna be more of a sucker no more. Like it feels like a sucker move, but it's like people out there that's doing that. Like, nigga, we know.
Yeah.
We know. We could tell when it's fake, yo.
Yeah, definitely, man.
We could tell when this is some. You don't stage this right here, like
It's a little too perfect.
it's a little bit too perfect.
Yeah,
It's a little bit too
put time
perfect.
and effort into that.
Yeah,
and,
exactly,
you know.
exactly. And it's like, yo, it's not authentic no more. And you know, I'm not really buying you having a good time. Like for me, like I don't believe you no more on your Instagram posts.
We don't believe you.
I don't believe you no more.
Oh, Mark, come on.
I don't believe you.
I was literally just finna
You gotta be
say
quicker,
that.
bro. You gotta
Yeah, I
be
know.
quicker.
I gotta be quicker than
You
that.
gotta be quicker, but I mean,
you gotta be quicker than that.
oh yeah,
You gotta be quicker than
almost
that.
got it.
You almost got it. You gotta be quicker than
with
that.
the little dollar
Yeah,
in the commercial.
Yeah,
Oh, you
gotta be
almost
quicker than that.
Oh, you almost got it.
It is what it is, man.
yeah.
All right, so starting off on a positive note, man. I guess you could say our girl. You know, she's a hip hop chick. Cardi B.
Cardi B.
Cardi B. What's the name of the song? Bodak Yellow.
Bodak Yellow, man. This went
Bodak
number
Yellow,
one.
number one song in the country.
Yeah. Hey, yo, listen, but look at the song it was competing for number one though. Which is wild to me. It was just the Taylor Swift
Was
song.
it Taylor Swift? Or I
That-
thought it was what's his name? Celebration by
Post Malone?
Post Malone.
I thought it was Taylor Swift.
Could have been either one.
The Taylor Swift
Let's throw Post out of there. Taylor
which is a
Swift.
hard song. Post Malone song is a hard song. I'll fuck with that.
The celebration.
Yeah, I fuck with that. But it was Taylor Swift, but the song that she had going that car in Kanye West. And I'm like, to me, that song was trash. Like, who was even like, how was this even a competition? So I don't know if I'm even giving like Cardi B that much of a, you just conquered a whack ass song. That was a whack song to me.
Well, I mean, I don't know the entire charts.
Yeah,
but,
yeah. I guess that every week there was probably something different.
But I mean, you feeling the song? You feeling Bodak Yellow?
Bodak Yellow.
I feel the beat. I feel the beat.
All right, let's talk about it.
I feel the beat. Honestly, dude, right now, okay, through that whole song,
Yeah.
the only thing that I really like what she said something Cardi B, and I'm like, I just like this one part of the song, and I like the beat. But other than that, I mean, the lyrics are kind of, it's not really lyrics. It represents.
Why is this song hitting so hard though?
I like.
Why has this song hit so hard for pretty much the entire summer? She's speaking to a certain people.
Yeah, and the Ratchets.
Thank you. But
she
that's
talking
what
to
I was
the
going to
Ratchets,
say.
man.
And basically, so these females, dude, it's a club banger. It's a club banger for females.
Okay, but I feel what you're saying, but at the same time, it seems to be turning into a global song because she got the Spanish version.
Oh, she do?
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't know that.
She got Janet Jackson on stage performing. Janet Jackson giving her shout outs.
Then
So
Halle
this
Berry,
song-
I think Halle Berry went out dancing on that joint.
Maybe.
Yeah. So
So why is this song speaking to more than just the Ratchets?
Isn't she Spanish herself, mixed or something?
yeah,
like
Yeah,
that?
yeah.
Spanish and black.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Dominican, I believe she
Well,
is.
she embraces her ratchetness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So right now, with her being part Hispanic, she's already basically reaching a certain demographic, basically by default.
Hey, and I'm gonna keep it real with you. I'm not hating on Cardi B, but I can't stand like when my girl loves Love and Hip Hop, and when she used to be on there, I used to hate hearing her talk. Like her voice was just like, oh yo yo
Yeah, she got a
I was
mad
like, yo, shut up,
Ratchet
man.
up north.
Yeah, I was like, yo,
Just,
shut up. People really talk like that. Like it felt like it was forced and fake. You know what I mean? But when she's rapping, it sounds a little different. There's a little bit more bass in her tone.
All right,
you know
so
what I mean? But
outside of this song, have you heard any other Cardi B songs?
yes, I've heard another song recently that sounded dope as shit to me.
All right. Have you ever heard any other Cardi B songs?
I haven't heard about
yeah.
Cardi B up until this.
She killed
All
the
right.
other one, dog. I ain't gonna lie.
All right, so I heard this song. It was this dude out of St. Louis. He was up and coming dude by the name of JR. He got this I forgot the name.
For the
It's not
Lakers?
coming. It's not coming to me right now.
Yeah.
But he had a song, and the song was hard. Like he kind of the song. It kind of sounded like Pimp C. I forgot the name of the song, but he reached out to get Cardi B on the remix before the whole Bodak Yellow situation. And dude, when I heard Cardi B on this song, I was like, yo, this shit is trash. Like, why would you even put her on this song?
Yeah.
Like, but I guess now, going back, people probably listening to it, they're probably listening to her in a different light. But at the end of the day, I said to myself, Cardi B is basically she's on her I don't want to say 14th minute, but I think she's on her second minute right now if we want to go in reverse.
I dispute that. I think
You
she's
dispute it?
Yeah, man. Like I said, man, I heard her on a couple of songs, man. She's coming. She's coming. I think they
Can
found.
she make
they
music?
They found the flow that works.
Can Cardi B make music?
Yes, man. She whatever flow she's using right now, they found the flow that works right now. I'm telling you, they did.
Okay.
They found the flow that works.
JB, can Cardi B make music?
I believe so, and the reason I say that because I mean this one song is already a hit. It's number one.
Yeah,
so
and
if
she was
can
flowing
make
on
it a
that.
hit- yeah,
And she was flowing on that.
All
She
right,
can
so
make it
a lot
work.
of people say with this song, the reason being is that she has like a story that the average person can relate to.
Right.
She started in a strip club. She came up, I guess, even before she was on Love and Hip Hop. She had a certain kind of following on Instagram where she had a lot of people connecting to her. And I watched some of her Instagram videos and just kind of watching her IG videos. I kind of, now I want to say I relate to her,
Yeah.
but I like her personality and it seems authentic and
Yeah.
real. So even that, and then she got on Love and Hip Hop. After Love and Hip Hop, she started doing the rap thing, which I personally feel like before that the flow was garbage, and then she came in with the Bodak Yellow song.
Yeah.
I think that the reason why this song is so successful is
She
because
said, I got a
one,
white nigga eating sasson. I was like, oh shit. Like, go ahead, though. Go ahead.
I think the reason why this song is so successful is because Kodak Black's No Flocking, which he pretty much borrowed.
Yeah.
That was so successful in the hood.
Yeah.
Right? That song, the whole flow of it, the whole, I guess, unorthodox style of that, where, you know what I'm saying? Kodak, that was like real Kodak before he turned into whatever the fuck he turned into now.
Yeah.
And she borrowed that and just came with a harder beat, borrowed the flow, and made that shit hotter. And I think all of that kind of encompassed together to make it the song where it kind of crossed over.
Hey,
And it's easy to sing to.
It's easy to sing to, but like I said, the content of the song, the flow, the level she took it to, like she, you know what I'm saying, she'd go straight hard with the flow and then she'll go straight ratchet with it. Like she kept on going up and down, so it was easy to chant to, easy to sing to, and relatable. You know what I mean? And one of the things is like, I'm not a Cardi B hater so much. Like I don't want to hear her talk for real. Like her voice annoys the shit out of me.
All right. So my thing is on this, right? To me, I say love and hip hop is where, former rappers go to salvage their careers. And stay relevant.
Definitely.
They try to stay relevant. So for her to kind of like come from that mold of all these,
I don't know if that's where you go to salvage your career. I think that's
what
where
to
you
stay relevant. To stay relevant.
But a lot of people don't know how to stay relevant, and I think her story worked perfectly because of love and hip hop, and I don't think that was on purpose. I think that was like by chance that it worked so well for love and hip hop. Okay. Like right now, let's look at Young Jock. What is it, Young Jock?
Young Jock. Yeah.
This nigga wearing dresses, fam. You can't resurrect that career.
What if he drop a banger though?
What? Yo, you know what? He could, because
there you go.
There's a lot of transgenders out there right now, and he very well could.
He could be a transman representative.
Yeah, exactly.
One of the trans.
Young Jock is. So
I already caught a felony.
What's the opposite of a jock for female? Like, what's a female jock? A young cheerleader? I don't know. He gonna change his name. But I mean, like, one of the things, like Cardi B. I don't really hate on Cardi B, but I kind of hate on her fans. In the sense that I've never been able to be that much of a fan of anything. Have you ever fanned the hell out?
I've never fanned the hell out.
No.
When you say fan, though, does she really have fans? Or
I don't
does
know.
She have people
I see
that
people
like that song.
I see people videotaping her.
Oh my gosh,
Cardi B! I've never wanted to fucking be like, oh my gosh, nobody.
So would you ever fan the fuck out for somebody?
Have you ever, dog? Like, yo, just think back on it.
Think about it right now. If you met somebody today, like think about childhood, people you looked up to.
Yeah.
If you met somebody today, and when I say fan out, I'm not talking about like woman fan out. I'm talking about like dude, like
shit. Yo, I can't believe you're here in front of me, and
dude.
You know what I mean? Like, I live my life by the music that you make.
I'm a New York Giants fan. Mm-hmm. I saw Lawrence Taylor outside a strip club years ago, and I was like, man, that's Lawrence Taylor. But I didn't freak out like, oh man, that's Lawrence Taylor, man. I was just like, hey, that's Lawrence Taylor.
So, but that
was it.
But that's my point to a certain extent, is like, am I too real for saying, or are you too real for saying, oh shit, that's Lawrence Taylor?
Yeah.
Or am I don't have enough love and passion in me to say, oh shit, that's Lawrence Taylor. Yo, that's Lawrence Taylor. Like, to see these people like pretty much crying, and you know what I'm saying, and so much like, yo, like, oh my God, it's you. Like, I get a little jealous of that. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't know how to be that.
Personally,
I don't know how to be that either.
I don't know how to be that.
Personally, I have too much pride to do that. I got too much pride.
And you think that's what it is? Is pride?
I think that's what it is. It might be that in all three of us. I have too much pride in myself as a person to see another dude or another woman and be like, "Yo, that's you, fam! Oh my gosh, I never thought I'd see you in my life." Like, nah.
And you know what I'm saying?
Bro.
Like, yo, 50 Cent was like one of my favorite artists. That nigga, if you wanted to get him on my MySpace account, like, that was my password. So, MySpace. You know what I mean? That was my password back there with 50 Cent. So if you wanted to get on the account, that was about as far as my fandom went. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like, if I met 50 Cent, it'd have been like, yeah, I saw you.
Yeah.
Like, yo, I fucks with you, bro.
I fuck
like,
with you.
I love your music.
Yeah.
Keep on doing what you're doing.
I wouldn't even tell him to keep on doing what you're doing, because I don't know if you need to. Like, but it's like, yo, man, I'm a big fan, man. All right, keep it moving. But I've never been to the like, I don't know. I asked myself, Michael Jackson is probably my all-time favorite, like, artist. Period. Mm-hmm. I seen people cry, throw panties on stage and everything for Michael, but I don't even think I would fucking.
When he died, people were committing suicide because he died.
Wow. Yeah. See what I'm saying? Like,
I mean,
now I wouldn't have killed myself, and I love me some Michael.
Yeah.
But however, Like, can you imagine having that much passion?
Nope. I
Towards
can't.
something? Not. Yo, that's my argument though. My argument is like, although you feel like, nah, are we missing out? That's my argument.
Though?
On having chill, don't laugh. On having that much passion towards something. Now
Towards
you laugh.
somebody that you do not know that makes a song,
Bro.
that shoots a basketball,
All right, but
that
you're
tackles a
you're
motherfucker, that
Dub,
punches somebody in the face
Dub,
that you
you're
love.
minimizing what I'm trying to say.
Okay.
What I'm trying to say is, imagine having that much love for something. Is what I'm saying.
I can't do it. I can't. I can't, because I look at it like, dude, you put your your pants on one leg at a time, just like me, unless you can do some kind of magic trick to where your pants can come from your hands down here. And I'm like, oh man, dude, I got to meet you, because how did you do that?
But
other than that,
yeah,
it doesn't. No.
Well, real talk, don't we see more fans than we see not fans though? Don't we see more people like, oh my God, Cardi B, oh my God, 50 Cent, oh my God, A Boogie with the Booty, oh my God, Uzi Vert. There's people out there that pretty much worship these artists who to me are regular niggas.
I agree.
But however,
I agree with that
to
too.
them, this is a love, like they have a love.
I guess
for these people.
us, whatever, being a little older in age, we passed
It ain't
that
age,
stage
because
already.
I've been there. We've been had artists that I felt like was on the level of these people.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I didn't give that much of a shit.
Yeah, well, I guess it depends on if you get a chance to meet them face to face or not. I think nowadays, basically, what happens with that, what you talking about.
I never wanted to though. That's what I'm trying to say.
Personally, I think nowadays it's all about what people perceive.
Yeah.
So if you could meet a Cardi B, like if I meet Cardi B tomorrow, or if one of these fans meet Cardi B tomorrow,
Yeah.
and you take a picture with her and you throw her on your Instagram or you throw her on your Facebook, your Snapchat, or whatever, and you know what I mean, people looking at you like, oh my gosh, you met Cardi B. So it's like a love from my peers because I get to meet somebody that I admire type situation. I think before it was a genuine, like, yo, that's crazy. You got to meet such and such. Like when I was younger, I got to meet Mike Tyson. Right?
Wow.
When I was younger, I got to meet him. I met him.
What age?
I don't remember exactly what age. It was probably like 10 years old, or probably like a little bit younger than 10. Yeah. And at that time, my pops and my moms, they used to watch the boxing matches, blah, blah, blah. We was in Miami. We was in the Miami International Airport, and we saw Mike Tyson in the airport. My pop said something to him, and I think I remember saying something to him, and he came up to my brother and kind of did the punch in the face thing, where he was just like, yo, you know, go ahead, little kid. Blah, blah, blah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
One of those situations. I was just like, oh, shit. Yo, it's Mike Tyson.
Mike Tyson done punched my brother.
Punch my brother in the fucking face.
You ain't never forgot though.
Never forgot that shit. You know what I'm saying? I think I think you outgrow that as you go older, as you get older.
Yeah, that's what I understand. I do understand that
at that time, it was like an internal, it was a personal thing where it's just like, yo, I watched this dude on TV. I never thought that I would ever see this dude in real life, and I see him. He's standing here right in front of me type situation. Nowadays, it's to me, because of the internet, because of how everything is kind of connected, the world is so smaller.
It's getting smaller, yeah.
All right. You know, it's all right, hey, flick it up and keep it moving.
Yeah. Okay. I guess, man. I guess. All right. My next question will be this then. All right. We talk about the internet, right? And what people do for likes and to be recognized on the internet, right? I guess my question is this, and I kind of gave my answer with my question, but my question is, in 2017, about to be 2018, what is the American dream?
I think it's changed. I think the American dream is to be popular now. Judging by what I'm seeing on the internet, judging by what I see people do, judging by what I see people do for fame,
Yeah.
I think the American dream is to be popular.
Because there's a lot of verbiage that go into the American dream, life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. But I break it down to the pursuit of happiness. But what is the pursuit of happiness in 2017, 2018? And I think you hit it right on the head, bro.
What you think, JB?
Well, I agree, because before, it was all about having something, establishing something.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's about how many followers you can get on social media, how many people you can get to follow what you do.
Shameless plug, follow us.
Exactly.
Bootleg Cable Podcast on all social media platforms. YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, SoundCloud.
Hey, but we never faked it for the gram, though. We never did. We never faked it for the YouTube. No. We never faked it for the gram. We never faked it for the Facebook. Not once. We too real to do that shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm proud of us for not doing that. Yeah. Hey, listen, our followers might grow up by one at a time, but hey, listen, I'm proud of everyone. I love every one of y'all.
Speaking of following, speaking of trying to get famous and all that stuff, for the dick for the pussy challenge.
Yeah.
Before when this started, I'm gonna be honest with you, right? When this started, I don't know if you know this or not, JB, but I used to do music. I don't want to say I used to. I still do music. I write rhymes. I make songs. I do all of that shit. Yeah. It wasn't necessarily something where I'm putting it out like, yo, I want to be this international superstar. I want to be this rapper. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, but you got a skill. You got a talent. You want to. Yeah.
So it's people that know me, that know that I write. They know that I got skills and blah blah. So one of my homegirls that hit me up. And she had actually put me onto this whole for the dick for the pussy challenge, right? And she sent me the instrumental and everything. And she was like, yo, I need you to write some bars. She's like, I know you know how to spit. I know you got skills. Yeah. I want to hear you on this shit. Send me the instrumental and everything. I have never heard of this challenge before she sent it to me. So she sent it to me and I was like, all right. And she showed me a little video and all that. And I was like, all right. We did it for the day for the challenge. So I wrote some bars for it and all that.
You wrote some bars?
I wrote some bars for it.
Shit. So when we gonna hear these?
We ain't never gonna hear them.
Damn.
So, but I thought about it, right? And I was just kind of like, I was like, yo, man, I don't know if I'm thinking too much into it, but like, yo, I'm 34 years old. I'm about to be 35 at the end of the year. What I look like out here rapping for the pussy.
For the pussy.
Because that's what we do it for the pussy. We go to work for the pussy.
I agree.
Niggas go to church for the pussy.
I agree. Niggas get hurt for the pussy.
We do some dirt for the pussy.
We put in work for the pussy.
Sell drugs, get murked for the pussy.
Some of these do twerk for the pussy.
Smoke perp for the pussy.
Get fly for the pussy. Don't smoke, get high for the pussy.
Some niggas die for the pussy.
Do a drive-by for the pussy.
Tell the bitch I love you, I'll lie for the pussy.
Would you? Hey, we gotta try for the pussy.
Shit, might cry for the pussy.
Niggas even lie for the pussy.
Yo, I rub one out, bust one nut on the thigh for the pussy. Hey.
Even in the eye for the pussy.
Hope that shit ain't dry for the pussy.
I won't be shy for the pussy.
So as fun as that is, right?
Yeah, it is fun.
As fun as that is, I was saying to myself, hey, hold on, man. I gotta give us some props for that shit, bro. Yeah. That's off the dome right here, right now.
That was freestyle, yeah.
So I'm looking at it and I'm like, yo, man, like I just don't feel, like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get it. But I mean, it's almost like it's a cool thing to do, but when you're at a certain age, nah.
Exactly.
And
JB, do I feel too grown? Is there a certain age where it's just like, yo, man, I'm too grown for this shit, man? You know what I'm saying? Or
if your platform ain't ready for it, like if we did what we just did, but yeah, we have a podcast. Well, we can do that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But for me to wake up and say I'm gonna do a for the pussy grand flick up, like that's a little wild.
And like I said, I was sitting there, I literally wrote to this shit.
Yeah, and you're like, oh man, I had to.
Who are you doing it for though? of you doing it just for fun, or you doing it to try to get somebody to like it, and it's like, just get it like views and all. If you doing it just for fun, be like, hey, you know what, man, would it be fun if I just come up with like some for the pussy challenge? But if you doing it for views and you 34, 35, I mean, then you need to.
All right, so for the pussy challenge, it's probably whack. It's whack.
Okay.
But if I came up with it, it'd have been dope though.
All right, so
You know what I'm saying?
all right,
Like if I sat here and was like, yo, I'm gonna make a song for the pussy. Right? And I put it out there and I say, yo, I made this song for the pussy. You know what I'm saying? Then it'd have been dope.
Yeah.
But when somebody else already did it, you can't really go and can't get in that because that's a young man thing. That's a young girl's thing. Like, you don't belong there. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like going to a club at 34, 35. Like, I'd rather go to a club where I know people of my age are there.
Yeah.
I can't go to a 21, 22 club, man.
Yeah.
Like, it's not for me. Like, I don't belong here. You're gonna feel like I don't belong in this situation. You know?
Yeah.
So I mean, maturity sucks though.
it does, but okay. So at the same time, what
How
I'm saying,
do you get mature? Like, what makes you mature? Like,
responsibilities,
yeah, that's fucking
bills.
Yeah.
Bills.
So, all right. So, with that said, if that's what it is, then are we mad at people that don't have responsibility and bills? That's 34, 35 doing shit like that.
I'm not mad at them, but I'm just a little salty on the inside.
Yo, that's keeping it real though.
It is.
That's keeping it real. That's
so
keeping it real.
like I was at work. I was at work, right? And I'm talking to these shorties at work, right? And they're telling me like, yeah, I'm going down to Brickell in Miami. We going to what they call it, some kind of food festival where you go to different spots and this that. And it's like, yo, every single weekend when I go out, I spend like $200. And I'm just like, wait, what?
$200.
Yeah.
Single.
Yeah.
You going out by yourself, or
Live
you
with
going
your
out with a
mama.
home? Not even.
Yeah.
But you just going out. Like, say me and you single, or all three of us single, and we go out, and you just drop $200 on whatever. We go to the bar. You know what I'm saying? We go to a club. We buying drinks. We might buy a couple drinks for each other. Meet a couple women. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's just like, yo, that's what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was just like, yo, listening to y'all, I'm like, yo, it's obvious y'all ain't got no damn kids.
That's true.
No.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
I was just like, because as a man with kids and responsibilities and shit like that, I'm not just gonna go out on the weekend and just drop $200 because I'm gonna think about that shit first.
Yeah,
and be
yeah,
like, damn, my son gotta go to daycare next week.
When you
I gotta
get
pay for this.
older, you know, and you have responsibilities and everything.
Yeah.
Dude, you start taking out that money time you get it. Like, man, I gotta pay the water bill.
Yeah.
I gotta pay the light bill. And then at the end of the day, you looking like, man. So you can't just go out there and drop 200 on something without consequences and repercussions.
Yeah,
For real.
nah,
When you
yeah.
got responsibilities, when you single, it's like, hey,
You know what? Hey, you know what? Having a partner changes it all.
You think that's what it is?
I think so. I don't think it's like being. I think it's more so like somebody that you live with, somebody that you hope respects you,
Yeah.
and you did some fuck shit in front of them. It's like you can't really come back from. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, damn, man, I don't want her to use this and say, oh, you can't pay this shit, but you went out there and spent $300 on the strippers, right?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't
The
wanna have-
irresponsible ass.
You're responsible. That, so you don't want that. If you had somebody that be like, man, baby, go ahead and live.
Throw them dollars at
about
the
it.
strip club.
Think about it.
Pay $200 for them new Jordans.
Yeah. Baby, you deserve
Do
a
what you
fresh
do.
outfit.
Live your life, boo.
Live your life.
Hey, when you throw them dollars and you know you got some bills to pay, you start picking them up. Oh shit!
My nigga, I really
this dude.
Hey, like I said, we went to Maikai, dude.
Yeah.
Maikai, it's expensive as fuck too.
Yeah.
I'm there. I'm looking at the menu. I'm like, shrimp, a shrimp meal, $35, $40 for a shrimp meal. I'm looking like, God damn. It's a lot of money for a shrimp meal. Like, I can go to Publix right now and spend $15 and get a whole pound of shrimp.
Yeah. Right.
And come home and cook it myself. And it probably tastes better than this shit that I'm about to get right now.
That's true.
So, like, I'm thinking about it. I'm like, you know what, man? Let me just go ahead and get the chicken, bro.
All right, so
you paying for the ambiance.
Yeah, you
that's
paying
what
for the
you paying.
ambiance.
You paying for the ambiance.
Real shit. So that's the next thing I'm gonna bring to the table. It's like, all right, why do people assume that strip club food is nasty? Because it's at a strip club, right?
Yes.
So for some whatever reason, you just feel like everybody's nutting in your food and there's coochie juice in your shrimp.
I heard strip club food is like the best type shit.
That's what I'm saying. So, if we like dispel the thought process of strip club food being nasty, because like hoes with their period is over there strip over your food. If we get that thought process out of our mind, isn't the ambiance better at a strip club? Wouldn't you pay extra?
I'm gonna tell you about me at the strip club, but go ahead.
Wouldn't you pay extra to eat good food at a strip club?
Dude, honestly, what made me
and
not
you
want
in Houston, I bet you they got some big booty bitches. Dallas. Oh, yeah.
You know what made me not eat at strip clubs? What made me not eat at strip clubs was always the thought of smelling fish and eating fish or something, and I'm looking like, man, how can I eat this?
Yeah, I don't know what I'm smelling eating.
At the same time, like, I'm hungry, but I'm like,
okay, so but the world is changing, JB, man. Like,
you
know what I mean? Look, Cardi B is the #1 artist out there, and she's a former stripper.
I agree.
So
see on the stage, shit smell like fish.
Right. So these strippers, So these strippers it's a different element of strippers now. You know what I'm saying? It's a different, like, to be a stripper is almost popular to say I was a stripper or I am a stripper. Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? So what the image of a strip club is cleaning up on its own.
It is.
Is it?
I think it is, because we are taking over. The generations that are cool with it is taking over. Mm-hmm. See what I'm saying? So the generation behind us, imagine them going to the strip club. It's gonna be like, son, where were you at? That was at the strip club, mom. All right, get to your room. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get to that.
You know what? It's funny that you say that, because I've been talking to the wife for a minute, and
I hope so.
Me and right. Shout out to the wifey, man. How many times I done brought her up like 3 times on this podcast?
About a mil.
Yeah,
But it's
you know,
cool
I love
though.
you, boo. But
Hey,
me and her been trying to
shout
go
out
to the
to
strip.
T.
Yeah, for real. For me and her been trying to go to the strip club together for a while, bro.
What do you mean trying? How is it so hard? How's it trying so hard?
I don't want to be trying, but me and her have been thinking about or been
Why y'all
wanting
think it's so hard? Like,
it ain't really thinking so hard. I guess it's just the time, or you know what I mean.
so she's cool with it.
She's cool with it.
All right, so get the fuck on and go to the strip club then.
Boo. Tonight we gonna do
What's
it.
the problem? Holla
Saturday
at me,
night.
bro. You rolling with the wrong squad. Cause holla at me. Holla at the boys. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna get the wifey a lap
Holla at the boy
dance, all
Chung,
that.
man. We
Gonna be doing.
My biggest fear.
I love hanging
in
with,
that.
and that's the thing too. And at work, right? Motherfuckers don't understand that. There's people out there like, what? You go to the strip club with your what?
Yeah.
And I'm like, yo, what?
Why not?
Why not? What's
Even
your
though-
beef?
Even though we haven't done it yet.
I hear
You
you.
ever been to the strip club with the wife?
Once.
Okay.
But that's because we went with friends.
Okay.
And they wanted to go, and so we were there and we tagged along. But my only part of it is the awkwardness. I don't want to, like, something comes in my view and it's making me seem like I'm gawking, and then I'm worried about a wife looking at me like this, and I'm not even looking.
Wait.
This how you solve that problem.
Yeah.
You look at the wife, be like, hey, look,
Yeah.
boo,
Give her the dollar.
bae, whatever you call your wife. You gotta put you gotta put $1 in that ass right there.
That's it. You give her the dollar. Like, yo, go ahead, man.
Right here.
I got you.
I want you to go over there.
Yeah.
You need to put $1 in that ass.
You
Pull
do-
up, slap it one time for me. Slap it one time for me.
Exactly. Exactly.
Yo, but
and just let her know, like, listen,
Yeah.
we gonna go through. It's gonna be, it's gonna be
right.
there.
You got to get rid of that.
we
I mean,
need to, you know what I mean? I'm gonna be looking at that. And
Yeah.
you're gonna be looking at that.
Dude,
Right.
because that's been conversations that have been brought up. Like, oh, we need to go to the strip club, and then I go to scratching the head, like,
yeah. I ain't trying to get into an argument over.
you know, so
over this. But it's not like, I feel like you should not be made to feel guilty as a man for going to, you like, come on, bro. Like, that's like bringing like a bear to the stream where there's multiple salmon. Like,
Salmon.
yeah, yo, he's just grabbing the salmon. Like, yo, bro, like, that's what you here for. That's what you went for. Like, yo, I enjoy naked women. You know what I'm saying? So, like, being mad at me for being in an atmosphere where there's naked women don't make no sense to me. Like, you know.
But you know what?
Now, if we're at the mall and I'm gawking, that's a different case.
Speaking of that, though, like, to be honest with you, dude, for a long time, I haven't gone to the strip club in quite some time now.
Yeah.
But be 1,000% honest with you.
Yeah.
A lot of the times I went to the strip club, dude, I went for the music.
But
Yeah,
exactly
that's
though.
true, dude.
Naked women dancing is just extra.
Yeah,
And then
to that
and-
vibe
and-
that you're really getting.
Exactly. So
Right,
a lot of the
yeah,
times,
exactly,
I just, especially me.
So I can't go to any strip club. Like, I can't,
yeah, especially
I can't
me.
go to Scarlett's. Like,
with-
I don't want to see no white girls. Like,
I don't want to see you dance to the
fucking-
rock music.
Yeah. Or
They
unless it's
have
that
that in
one
Texas.
rock song like, you sexy bitch, you fuck so good, I'm on top of it. I'm like, hey, fucking you all night. Hey, yo. They got some songs that really be about what it's about. You know what I'm saying?
But I just
They are
like
in
for
Texas.
me it's one about the music, because a lot of the times, like you'll go and you hear something that you never heard before,
Yeah.
and then you see some ass moving
to it,
and
you're like,
you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
I remember when Jeezy came out on that, hey, and then you see that.
Oh, and for me it was the
Just
for me it was the Fabo and that.
oh yeah, doom.
I'll keep the key. You're like, oh.
Dude, okay, now listen, dude. I went, I used to work. Hold on, I just want
Go
to
ahead,
say
go
this real quick. I used to work with a dude that's from Miami. Mm-hmm. That's all they did was go to strip clubs. I
Yeah.
wasn't a strip club dude, but they actually have more strip clubs than regular clubs. And so the regular women all went to the strip clubs.
Yeah.
So that was their thing. And he turned me on to that, but I just went for the music. I didn't go for anything else.
Yeah. No,
Like I said,
yeah.
the naked women, especially
Yeah.
if you got something at home, especially if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's a plus. It's
Yeah,
a
yeah,
plus.
yeah,
And
definitely.
like the
Because
crazy,
you're going to go home and finish off what you
of course
started there.
Of course,
You know what I'm saying?
The crazy thing is when I used to go to the strip club and
Yeah.
I see that one dude that looked like he ain't never seen no kind of nakedness in
Yeah,
all his
yeah,
life,
yeah,
and
yeah.
he just be there.
Nigga, I give that
eyes
nigga
up in the
$20.
air,
I give him 20 singles. I'm like, yo,
oh
here you go,
my
here you go.
gosh,
Let's go
look
to
at
the
all
stage,
this.
bro. Let's go.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
like
saying?
dude, like dude, have you never seen naked ass before, bro?
Yeah, man. Yeah, but listen, man.
Hardest strip club song ever. JB.
Wait. Damn. Fuck. We have a podcast, but I really got to think about it.
That's what I'm saying.
I
dude.
think there is
You
one.
just put me on spot.
There is. There definitely is
I
one,
got
but
bitches
I don't-
all on my dick and on my balls.
that's a, nah.
No, I'm just joking.
Yeah.
But hardest strip club.
Damn, there is one, man.
Like if you could think of, and then you know what, I'm just gonna kind of talk through it while y'all think about it. But if you could think about it, for every era it changes, right?
Yeah.
So certain songs come on in the strip club. Like I remember, speaking of me being an artist, MC, whatever, right? Shout outs to the homeboy Toto, right? Toto was on the strip club, not strip club. Toto was on the podcast a couple of episodes in the beginning or whatever. Toto had got one of my songs played in the strip club one time. It was a song that we had, me and the homie M. Simile had called Suddenly, right? And for some reason, Toto gravitated toward the song, and he went and he was just like, yo, man, come to the club. I'm going to get the strippers to dance to the song, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, all right, cool. Song was hard. So, in my opinion. So, we went to the club, and he put a song on, and you know what I'm saying? The strip club was packed. Chick started shaking her ass to it. And then after a while, our reality hit, boy. She was just like, man, hold on, man. Turn this shit off.
I don't know this shit, but that's what it is. I don't know it.
She was like, she got mad as fuck. She was like, if it ain't Gucci, Boosie, or Jeezy, I ain't dancing to this shit.
But tell you why. Let me tell you why.
She was mad as fuck, bro.
Right, because
Gucci, Boosie, or Jeezy, I ain't dancing to this shit.
Because she's mad as fuck because you slowing down her paper.
Yeah.
It wasn't because the song was trash. It's because she want you, JB, who never heard your song suddenly, to get into that vibe.
Yeah.
So they gotta get into a mode.
So there's certain songs
What was
that
the song with Gucci and Jeezy called again?
Gucci and
Icy.
Jeezy. Oh, Icy.
Icy.
So
I said, yeah.
So if it is not a song where
My chain ain't down to my dick.
Damn, I'm trying to think of the. Yo, I'm sorry, man. I can't answer that question.
I found mine.
I found
two.
You found one? Yours?
I found two.
Give me yours, man. I'm gonna have to give yours on my next podcast.
I'm gonna go with you. Yin Yang Twins. Shake it like a salt. Shake it.
Oh yeah.
Or get low.
Get
low.
Yeah. Oh, you right.
Because all they
To the
made
window.
was strip club
To
anthems.
the wall.
So
Yeah, you right.
I gotta go with
To the
that. I
sweat
gotta
drop
go with
down
that.
my balls.
All these people.
Or
Oh,
you might go with some freaking Kaya. My neck, my back. My neck,
I don't
my
know,
back.
but are they?
I'm saying,
I feel
but
like
I
the-
say
I'm
talking about
Yin Yang
today.
Twins. Oh, to this.
day?
Like if you throw on something today,
Oh, okay.
and I'm not saying that those wasn't hard, especially for the time that they came out.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying
Yeah.
for the time.
But
But
I'm saying
now,
like I'm talking about like something that you could
And you-
throw on.
You know
where
who did good?
it-
Travis Porter. What they had a good couple good.
Damn,
strip
I ain't
club
heard
songs.
that name in a while.
Yeah,
Travis
yeah,
Porter.
yeah.
What song they had again?
Make it in the grass like a rat dummy. That was Travis.
all right, now
Yeah.
I gotta go with your boy Future, Marley Percocet.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Yeah,
you know.
March Madness, something off March Madness.
Something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Future, man. That to me, you know.
For all my Bootleg Cable podcast listeners out there, man, y'all tell me what's the hardest strip club song ever?
Ever. Yeah, I'm gonna give you I know there's a good answer for this.
Yeah.
I just can't think of it right now.
All right, just think about it during the podcast. We'll probably get to it a little bit later.
You know what I'm saying? And yo, listen, fellas, listen, man. I got a homeboy, and he listens to the podcast, and I called him out on an episode a couple episodes ago, and he was a little bit mad at me. But I'm gonna call him out again.
When you're tired, I remember the conversation.
I'm gonna call him out again. Look, bro.
Hey, we ain't say your name.
We ain't gonna
homeboy.
say no
I don't even
names.
know who you are, homeboy.
But I'm really trying to get through you, homie, because really and truly, I love you, bro.
Step your game up, homeboy.
Listen, man. If do not give a stripper your contact information unless you're planning on fucking.
Don't tell me he violated like that, bro.
My nigga, yo, if a stripper say, yo, I'm finna work tonight, come through, yo, she just guaranteed that she's getting like 150.
Oh yeah.
That's all it is.
Come through and spend money on me.
Come
That's
through
what
and
that
spend
means.
some money on me.
That don't
If it
mean
ain't come through and see me outside of here,
that. If she hit you with a text and she say, "I get off at 3 or 4," come through.
but if she hit you with
That's
that,
different.
I'm getting it in at 11, and I'm on stage at 12. My nigga, like, yo, come on, like,
Coming to the stage.
yeah,
Caramel.
Come spend some money.
shit, man.
This why you hit him with that. Is this business?
Yo,
Or this personal?
I went to Magic City one time, bro, and I was telling somebody the other day about that my experience in Magic City, man. There was so much money flying in the air. I was walking on money around the dance floor. I kept my money in my pocket. Like I felt like, and I was willing to spend like a good $400 that night, and I kept it in my pocket. Like I felt like my $400 wasn't gonna be shit.
Hey,
I'm walking on money. Like, what's my little 400 gonna do? Like,
when them dope boys in the building throwing
Make it
all that
rain.
money, hey, you know, I step back. Hey, go do what you do, bro.
all right. So speaking of what people do for doing for the gram, doing for, you know what I'm saying, to get likes, doing to get loves out here. We got parents, parent of 5.
Mm-hmm.
They got 2 of their kids removed from their house because they have a YouTube channel that they play pranks on their kids, and child services came in and took 2 of the kids away from them for basically child endangerment. So what's too far? Is that too far?
All right, so
What's your opinion on
I
that?
watched the video. JB, you probably didn't see this video.
No.
But basically what happened was that this dude kind of set, like he had a whole bunch of Uno cards. Nigga threw the Uno cards on the floor and all kind of other shit, I guess, mixed in with the Uno cards. And I guess they got 5 kids?
Yeah, 5 kids, yeah.
So he pulled out the camera and he just kind of chose randomly. You did this. You did this. What'd you do this for? And the kids, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. And come upstairs right now. And they cussing and carrying on. And the kid go upstairs and you see all the Uno cards and all the whatever it is all over the floor. The kid's like, I didn't do that. You did it. So the parents start ganging up on him, and his brothers, they got sisters too, right?
Yeah.
Brothers and sisters kind of vouching for him, like, yo, he didn't do that. Nah. So it's like a natural reaction from this kid who really didn't do exactly what they said that he did.
Yeah.
And he started crying and carrying on and blah, 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 blah. And they just piling on him, and at the end of it, when they finally get the tears to start rolling, it's like, it was just a prank. We playing a prank on you.
Yeah.
Grown ass people, mid to late 30s, playing a prank on their kids for internet views.
Play that video right quick, right now. Their apology.
Is this the?
Yeah.
I don't know if the video is actually gonna play.
So there's a video of them apologizing for the behavior for the kids. The kids said, "Oh, we felt like it's something that we did wrong, and I just want to let you guys know it's nothing that you did wrong. It was us. It was us as parents. We let you down." Y'all need to see the video. I killed that.
Yeah.
But yo,
we can see the crying look on their face.
yeah, like yo, come on, man. Like
in 2017.
Yo, my nigga,
So
I
we-
get
we-
mad when I see motherfuckers post too many pictures on Instagram or Facebook of their kids, period.
Yeah.
Like, yo, stop trying to take your kids' shine, yo.
Personally, I feel a kind of way even liking pictures of your kids on
Right.
social media.
I do.
If you're not in there, listen.
let me
if
tell you something.
Listen, hold on.
Yeah.
If you post a picture of your daughter right
Yeah,
now
yeah.
on if you not in it, I'm not liking that shit.
All
bro.
right, I take it a step further, right?
I feel a kind of way.
I feel
yo,
it's-
I'm not liking that shit. You ain't in the picture.
I definitely
I
feel
do
it.
feel like
I
that
feel
sometimes.
I feel a kind of way too. But at the same time, when I look at the picture and I'm like, damn, only 2 people like it. I feel a kind of way too. I'm like, all right, here go another one, man. Click. You know what I mean? Like, just to help you out. Like, your kid ain't ugly. Here's another like. But enough of that motherfucker already. Like, I done seen this nigga last week and the week before that and the week before that like 4 fucking 5 times.
Yeah.
Like, enough already. Like, when he grows up maybe 2 more years from now, like, oh, that was Mark? Okay, click like.
Yeah.
But yo, stop posting so many pictures of your kids. Let alone like you making YouTube videos for subscription. Basically, like yo, harassing and emotionally abusing your kids.
So JB, how is that too far? Well, obviously it is too far.
Yeah.
Like I don't know if I'm asking the right question. But what do you think about people that go to this extreme just for likes and views on YouTube?
What they did, man. To me, those your
And
kids.
that was just one. That was one example of
They got other videos
Yeah,
where
they have
they be
many
hitting
that
them
they-
and doing all kind of crazy thing. And I guess during like watching something like that, because I felt kind of uncomfortable watching the video.
Yeah.
Where they screaming at the kids, knowing
Yeah,
at the
yeah.
end of it, like, yo, this kid did nothing wrong.
Yeah.
Like, how you feel about that shit, bro?
Well, that's why I take offense to that. Being a father myself. When you doing it and it's a prank, but it's funny, it's okay. But when you get to the point, like, you got these kids crying, man, now you done went too far. It's not funny anymore. It's funny to you, but it's not funny to these kids because now emotionally, they're kind of emotionally damaged. Like, I didn't do anything wrong.
Right.
Yeah.
But mom and dad, like, going off on me because I didn't do anything wrong. So now you're crossing the line between, like, if they really did something wrong.
Yeah.
Now you
Right.
don't know what's the difference.
And
if I didn't do anything
that
wrong.
goes into what the question I asked earlier is like, what is the American dream? Like, how far is too far to do it for the gram or do it to go viral or whatever? Like, people are trying to go viral. Like, how do you try? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, me and the boy Dub, we do this podcast. We have content that we naturally take away from the entire podcast. We're like, all right, look, we're gonna take this section right here and we're gonna put it out as a clip for the podcast.
Just let y'all know we putting out the for the pussy clip.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
He already made up his mind. So, but typically, we don't make up our mind. We don't have like intentions of going in and doing that. It's just like what naturally, like, yo, that was funny as hell.
Yeah.
We're taking that, and we're doing that, and we're doing it organically. But for me to sit here and plan on how I'm gonna harass my kids to get likes or followers, yo, that's
Exactly.
yo, you the worst kind of human being. Like, I'll trust a robber before I trust you.
Yeah, I'm not using my
I trust
kids.
a murderer.
I'm
before
not using my kids or my family just for the sake of YouTube followers, IG followers, likes.
Yeah.
I'm not using my family for
Right,
that.
you
And I'm
can't
not
use your
using my
fam for the
kids
come up,
for that.
man.
And especially if like you said, if it's a difference if it's funny. Like, nobody's not getting hurt.
Exactly.
We all having fun at the same time, or even if it's a natural funny. But this is like a fabricated. Let me, like, nah, cuz, like, nah, I ain't with that shit, bro.
And a lot of times,
man.
too.
I hope Angelina Jolie and Brad Pitt adopts your kids.
Nah. Take them to Africa.
Take them to Africa. I hope some black people adopt your kids.
Yeah, man. You had something to say?
I was just gonna say, like, you invite people into your home too. Like, when you do stuff like that, man, they go to seeing your kids and hey, I know that person's kids and a lot of times, you got perverts out here, man. And
it ain't a lot of times they out y'all.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
They
so
out you heavy.
you gotta be careful, man. You out there promoting for likes and everything, but you have an adverse effect where you got people, you inviting people into your home, basically. Into your lifestyle. So
absolutely, man. That's it's
y'all stop doing shit for the likes and
man,
stop
for
doing
real,
that.
man.
To get into some real shit though, man. A question that came to my mind.
Yeah.
Remember when I forgot what exactly was that happened in Paris, where it was like a terrorist attack in Paris. I think it was a terrorist attack in France, and Facebook came out with this filter.
Yeah, with
Pray for France.
Yeah.
Pray for Paris.
They put the French flag and everything like that.
Yeah. Where is the Pray for Puerto Rico?
Well, shout out to Paris. When the earthquake happened in Mexico, they did like highlight the tower or whatever with the Mexican flag and everything like that. So shout out to them for doing that.
Where's the Pray for Puerto Rico shit on Facebook though? Have you before I even say that? Have you seen anything regarding this hurricane that say pray for Puerto Rico, like a filter where I can go and I could download this filter and change my?
I think the reason why is because why pray? Like, yo.
Why pray for Puerto Rico?
No. Check me out.
Fuck Puerto Rico.
Yeah. Why? It's like why I pray? Because like it's quote unquote like some people say Mother Nature. I say it's an act of God, right?
Still, but go ahead.
So some people say it's Mother Nature. I'll say it's an act of God. So who are you praying to? Because my nigga, like, it happened because thou wilt. It happened.
do what thou wilt.
That
So-
will be done.
So yeah, that will be done on
Puerto
earth,
Rico,
Puerto Rico,
as it is in the
heaven.
mainland.
Yeah. So, yo, if God wanted to wipe out Puerto Rico, my dude, who you praying to? What you praying for? Like,
That is a valid point, my friend. Yeah, that's a valid point.
So okay. So is that what makes the difference between the filter?
because all right, so the other one was an attack by man. So these are people that's attacked in a country or attacking, you know what I'm saying, France,
Okay.
and et cetera.
Okay, I
A
get
natural
that.
disaster is a natural disaster. You can't pray it away. It's coming. You know what I'm saying?
But
So-
did they do? Well, did they
even
do
the
one for
Puerto
Haiti?
Rican,
Did they do one for Haiti?
Even the Puerto Ricans, they're like, yo.
Did Facebook do one for Haiti?
Even the Puerto Ricans,
I don't believe they did. I really
even
don't.
the Puerto Ricans are there, like, yo, this is rough, this is bad, but it was a natural disaster. Look, we can't be mad. I've seen people say that on the news channels. You know what I'm saying? So, like, yo, it's a natural disaster, man. And
I don't know if I agree with that though, bro.
all right, so
I don't know.
we have a podcast, bro. You could
I
say
don't,
how you feel.
I don't know if I rock with that, man.
Yeah.
I feel like a lot of the times it's for opportunity. It's for let's download this new filter. Let's bring more attention to whatever
I
it
think
is
that Puerto
going
Rican
on.
flag would
Let's
be
bring
way
more
more
people
You know
to
how long
Facebook.
I wanted to
Bring more people to
be able to wave the Puerto Rican flag? I think that Puerto Rican flag would be way more lit on Facebook than the French flag.
Hell
bro.
yeah.
So I don't think that's what it is, man.
What's-
Because you could just go ahead and do that right now if you wanted to. Yeah.
We need to have a poll.
You know what I'm
Which
saying?
flag is more lit?
I think
flag
the
is
Puerto
more
Rican flag
important?
is way
France.
more lit than the
Or
French
Paris
flag
or
is, you know what
whatever.
I'm saying?
We get you.
I
Got,
think the
you
American
guys
flag-
get Carter B the way on there.
Yeah.
You know,
Right, I think the Puerto Rican flag is way more lit than the American flag. Like, maybe the American flag need to be the Puerto Rican flag. But that's even my point too. Like, all right, I understand that Puerto Rico is a U.S. territory,
Yeah.
right? Mm-hmm. But why is it not a state? And why is Puerto Ricans not called Americans?
I think they are Americans.
So why they saying Puerto Ricans?
I think
if
Puerto Rico itself, because it has its own government and X, Y, and Z.
It ain't government; it's a mayor or some shit.
Okay, I think
head
that
lady.
I think there's certain benefits
Homegirl.
that they want. I think it's certain benefits that they
Yeah.
want as an island. I mean, I'm not the big research type of dude to go in and see exactly what it is, but I think it's certain benefits that they have as an island or as a territory that they don't necessarily want to become a state. So I
They
think,
don't want to become because we don't took Hawaii.
I think it's
like,
them.
Hawaii is a
It's
state.
them.
correct.
It's them.
But I think it's them. I think it's Puerto Rico specifically does not want to become a state.
Yeah, they agree
Yeah, but,
not
alright.
to it. They didn't want to do it.
Because if you think about it, they have their own culture.
Okay.
Even though a lot of states have different cultures or
Yeah.
whatever, but I'm talking about separately. They speak a
Speak a different
they
language.
speak a different language.
But
You know, they got some of the baddest. I mean,
but I'm saying they got a lot of
Sorry.
they got a lot of gangsters and all that over there too, though. But at the same
they
time,
got
like
their own funerals
they got what's a Puerto Rican funeral look like?
where they got the people. They got them posing. They be having the Puerto Rican gangsters pose. They be
Come
having
on,
dudes on the motorcycle. Look it up. They be having dudes on the motorcycles. They got grandma playing cards like she's still alive.
Oh shit!
Yeah.
For
Look
real?
it up. Look it up. Look up Puerto Rican funerals.
Oh
Look
snap!
up Puerto Rican funerals on
Yo,
online.
bring that over. Hey, yo, my nigga, I want to leave me with a mic in my hand.
They'll pose your ass.
Give
with
me
a
with a
mic
mic
in
in
your
my
hand.
hand, like yo, it's like I'm hot 16.
Are you gonna be posing with it in your hand, or you gonna have it
All right,
drop
so let me
like
ask
you
y'all,
dropping it or something?
Yo, Dub, what's your
that
dad picture? What's your dad picture? What you want me to put you in?
Oh man, I ain't even thought
I'll
about
fight
that
for
shit,
it, bro.
I ain't
I'll
even
fight
thought
for it,
about
Dub. I'll get that picture made.
I ain't even thought about it, bro.
How about you, JB?
Dude, I grew up in Cambridge Square, 21st Street, Lauderdale. So
Shout out to Cambridge Square.
Shout out to Cambridge Square. So I'm gonna throw up my 21. And hey, no gang signs now. Never been a gang, but you was like, hey, like,
All right.
you know,
Okay.
you know, and
You want to throw me? All right, cool.
I don't want to be a
Cambridge
dude
Square is right
like
there
that,
by
you
Lakes
know.
Park, right?
Yeah,
Okay.
not too
Okay,
far.
all right,
You know, not too
okay.
far. You know.
Yeah, man, but like that's still. I mean, like I understand what that's dope. but I still don't understand why they are not a state.
Like I said, if there's an explanation to it, I'm sure if we did a lot of research, we could find out. But I don't know, man. What
because probably America like, I don't want that shit.
Probably.
I don't want that shit.
But at the same time,
we acquired it from Spain or whatever, right?
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of like, all right, that was like a consolation prize. Mm-hmm. But I really don't want that shit.
Well, I mean, even still.
Yo, anybody want to take these motherfuckers off my hands? Yo, Russia, you want these niggas?
Wow,
Dude, but America owns a lot of the islands out there.
Yo, they
man.
do.
So,
They do, but they claim and they give more money and they put more time and investment into these other countries and islands than they do Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico seemed like yo, look at Donald Trump. Donald Trump said it's an island surrounded by a lot of water. It's a lot of water, y'all.
Isn't that a definition
Wait,
of
what? Didn't he say something about how like it's an ocean?
It's an ocean.
It's a huge ocean. It's a big ocean.
It's a big
ocean, motherfucker.
Yeah, like we get it, bro.
Makes 7%
like
of the
everybody is seeing that
Water.
map right at this
Ocean
point.
literally means big, bro.
Yeah.
Big body of water.
That's you couldn't have broken it down even better. Damn, you killed that one just now. Yo,
Ocean, big body of water.
That's what an ocean is.
Biggest body of water is a freaking ocean.
It's not a lake.
It's like river, small flowing water.
Yeah.
Lake, small, medium-sized body of water.
Well, yeah.
Ocean, big ass body of water.
Fuck, you killed that. Damn. All right. So why is Puerto Ricans getting so abused? Like this Jones Act. What's up with that?
Well, the Jones Act is basically
Made by like 5 niggas named Jones.
probably.
Look it up.
Is
It's
it?
like, yeah. It's like
It's a family of Joneses that
it's not a family of Jones. It just happened to be
Keeping up with the Joneses.
cultivated by
Keeping up with the Joneses.
It happened. It's the funniest thing. It's happened to be cultivated by like 3 different dudes. By whether their first name is Jones, last name is Jones. It just so happened.
All
to be
right,
like
so
that.
for the Bootleg Cable podcast listeners out there, basically just to break it down simplified, the Jones Act basically is an act that was enacted in, I think it was 1917, hopefully 1917, and basically they say it's suffocating Puerto Rico's economy. So basically what it is that anything that goes to and from the island needs to, like say if it's a ship, it needs to be an American-made ship with an American, what do you call people on the ship?
Yeah, crew.
Yeah, there you go. If it's a plane, American-made plane with an American crew to and from the island, and I believe that everything needs to come from the mainland. If I'm incorrect, sorry, but that's basically the gist.
So the multiplier on merchandise and goods and everything like that is multiplied greatly in Puerto Rico. So like a TV over here in my case costs like $500, but over there it's gonna be $1,000.
Exactly, because we can get the shit from China.
Right.
We can
because
barter and trade
because of competition though. However.
Exactly.
So China, we could get the shit from China, but it doesn't mean that China is the one sending it to us. Any ship could go there and grab it and bring it to us.
Exactly.
In that sense, but however, for Puerto Rico, it's only U.S. based ships.
So we as the mainland is killing the competition for Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
For them to be able to get goods.
Right.
Whatever kind of goods you want it to be.
Yeah.
I think that's really fucked up. I know that they lifted it for this situation that's going on.
It took over like a week and a half to be lifted.
Exactly. That's crazy.
That's beyond crazy.
Trump was too busy cussing out NFL.
Cussing out
tweeting about the NFL and everything.
To lift something that's like, huh? So wait, we sending shit to them, but we still taxing them? They still got to pay for that. Yeah. And Trump is that was my point. Like I know I made some jokes, but however, that was my point about why is it not U.S. State than territory? Because it seems, why is this something that needs to be lifted? Like why is there it takes a second stage of effort to get help to people that should be considered Americans.
It's funny that you say that because I was watching CNN last night, and they made it a point on CNN, the people that was on there, to say, we just want to let everyone know we're Americans just like you're Americans. We're American citizens, blah, 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 blah. We're Americans. And I remember when last episode we was talking, you was talking about the dudes that was arguing, and they always have to make it a point. This is America.
Yeah.
Puerto Rico is America too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why do you think it's so important that they have to state that, listen, we're Americans, in order to get help from the mainland, air quotes?
Well, Puerto Rico is a territory, you know, but Puerto Rico basically said they wanted some independence. They didn't want all independence. They wanted some independence. So I think since they wanted some independence, we're slow to react and not punishing them, but just, you know, okay, you want independence, but you want help now. So you're gonna get it, but you're on an island, you know.
Yeah, Puerto Ricans. Let me just say this, man. And I know I'm offending a lot of people. I know. Americans don't want y'all asses over here. They gonna send you whatever the fuck y'all need. They don't want you.
In their eyes, you ain't American.
You ain't American.
You don't speak English.
You don't speak
Don't
English.
speak English.
You stabby. Robbie people. Listen, stay your ass the fuck
Listen,
over there.
people from Alaska ain't even American.
Yeah, real shit.
Them
But
country ass niggas in the mainlands, they don't care about y'all
y'all
over there
care
in Puerto
about
Rico.
y'all over there in Puerto Rico.
Exactly. That's
And I mean not to make jokes about it, bro.
It's real shit,
but
though.
it's real shit. That's how these people
That's
is
how they
feeling.
think. They don't want y'all saying, look, fuck it, I'm gonna leave this island, I'm gonna come over here. They gonna send you whatever you need.
Puerto Rico filed for bankruptcy, I believe it was
And they
last
go-
year.
Yeah.
They're currently $72 billion in debt.
In debt.
And the reason why they're in debt is because of politics that's going on over here in the mainland.
Yeah.
If you say to let's talk about, we talked about recently about goods being made in China and goods being made in Indonesia, Jordans and sneakers and all kind of stuff coming from all of these countries. If you think about it, I think on average, let's just say a pair of Jordan costs $60 to make.
Yeah.
yeah.
Come over here, pay $200 for it.
Yeah.
$180, $165, whatever it is, they're still making a profit off of it. If it's being made here, us as American labor, we gonna be like, all right, man, I ain't trying to be working in no factory making shoes for no less than $12 to $15 an hour.
Exactly.
But I can get it made in Indonesia and charge these dudes $1 an hour, $2 an hour,
Yeah.
$3 an hour.
Yeah.
So that's why shit be costing so much. And if you think about it, if we getting goods that's coming over here, or if we're the only people that's able to ship goods to Puerto Rico, case of water, case of this, the people working at the ports,
Yeah.
X, Y, and Z, all over the world. If you allow Puerto Rico to receive goods from all over the world, they wouldn't be in this much debt.
No.
Shipping is probably making them in debt because they're not able to negotiate. They're not able to, you know, our what do we call him? Reality star in chief.
Yeah.
Is always be talking about negotiations. Oh man, these trade deals are crazy. Shit, I'm sure the trade deals from Puerto Rico is crazy. They're not even to make trade deals.
Right. So we are taxing, as a country, we're taxing Puerto Rico to get shit from us, which they are us.
Yeah.
Shit should be going over there for free.
Word.
Or they need to find some way to pay for it.
Hey.
I don't know.
Listen, y'all come over here and start stabby, grabby. They gonna.
They were saying that people it might be a mass exodus from Puerto Rico.
They're looking at that.
They're saying that.
Trust me, they don't want that.
It's been ravaged.
I know
over
Carnival
there.
Cruise Lines went over there and they said that they was gonna fill up a cruise line worth of people and bring them over here to the mainland. Shout outs to Fat Joe, Jay-Z,
Jay-Z,
Tidal.
yeah.
They was, they talking about
getting some goods over there.
Some goods over
well,
there.
now that the
As a
Jones Act
celebrity.
is because
Jones temporarily lifted.
Temporarily lifted.
Bullshit.
Some
So
bullshit,
shout outs to
yeah.
I forgot I was watching CNN last night. It was a celebrity chef. He had went over there and he was saying that I guess they have a goal per meals per day that they're trying to provide for the people over there. And dude is out there, celebrity chef, nigga cutting up 1,000 fucking chickens and
Yeah.
carrots and celery and all kind of
Oh,
shit. He
shit.
out there chefing it up
Yeah, man.
for the people in Puerto Rico.
Yeah,
And
and listen. At the end of the day, like I mean, I'm from Jamaica. I'm Jamaica born. However, Jamaica is a small island in comparison to Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is a large island,
Is it though? What's the
larger than
population?
fucking Jamaica. Let's go
Is
look it
it?
up. Yeah, man. Like probably Guam or
It's not bigger than Hispaniola.
listen. Don't ask me to be logical.
What's
podcast, man.
bro?
Yeah, for real. Where is that?
Ain't that Haiti and Haiti and Dominican Republic?
Yeah. So, hey, man, listen, we got to do better. Like I mean, at the end of the day, I make some jokes or whatever, but as humans, we got to do better. And if it's the right thing to do, let's do it. I don't understand why the Jones Act took a whole week and a half to decide to cut off. Like that should have been like, oh, yo, cut that off.
And the NFL got in the middle.
I was gonna say that, man. Your president on Twitter, man.
Yeah.
He's just Twitter fingers.
So just to be clear, according to Google, Puerto Rico has a population of 3.4 million people.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know what the population of Jamaica is.
I'm pretty sure it's under 3.4 million. Go ahead and look it up since you had some time.
Jamaica population is 2.8
That's
million
close.
people.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's close.
Yeah.
it's almost a million people more.
Mm-hmm.
So well shit, man. Moving on to
And there's more Puerto Ricans here because everybody here, I know they have a cousin down the street.
right.
Like, how you got a cousin? Like, how's that your cousin?
Yeah. So I mean, my thoughts and prayers go out to the people in Puerto Rico, man. Hopefully,
True.
the United States, we can kind of figure out.
I mean, this is remember that they're people too. So
Definitely.
Mhm.
Hopefully, they can figure out something that's going to help these people out and come up with something. I saw something that they said, like the Budweiser or something like that, as a company could basically stop making beers and start bottling water to send over there. I remember, I believe it was World War II. Correct me if I'm wrong, Bootleg Cable Podcast listeners. They stopped making tanks. They stopped making cars and started making tanks to support the troops for the war back in whenever World War I, World War II was.
yeah, so,
So,
the same for
If we can get American companies to do the same, send bottled waters over there, shit, maybe even Oscar Mayer, man, y'all can start packaging motherfucking.
yeah,
Packaging wieners and shit, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to
Yeah.
the black
Yeah.
mom from the first Fresh Prince. She's like, yo, fuck Will Smith. We ain't worried about that. The only Oscars I'm worried about is Oscar Mayer. Some radish.
Send them wieners, man. Send them wieners.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
man, I know we mentioned NFL a couple of times this podcast, man. How y'all feel about Ray Lewis? JB, I know you a big sports fan, bro.
Okay.
How you feel about Ray Lewis trying to make the distinction between kneeling down on one knee versus two knees? Two knees means I'm
That
praying
nigga
for
been
God.
on them knees.
Two knees means I'm praying
My
for
boy
God.
been sucking dick.
One
White.
knee means I'm protesting. What you feel
That boy
about
didn't been sucking that white dick.
I was never a Ray Lewis fan. But I mean, come on, man. I mean, he's been outspoken about Kaepernick. 1 minute he's changed his mind, like, I would never do this, stick to football and all this. But then you say, okay, I'm gonna bend two knees to God. Okay, but what are you really? Is that what you really kneeling for? Are you really kneeling for God? But you're not speaking about the other issues, but you're kneeling for God. And I just feel like, Ray Lewis, man, is kind of a go with the flow type of guy,
Straddle the line.
Exactly. And I've always felt like Ray Lewis is that type of guy, man. He puts on.
I think Ray Lewis trying
He
to
puts on.
keep his political ties, man.
Exactly. And
He
that's
has
what I feel like
I think
he
Ray
is.
Lewis has political ambitions.
What, you think Ray Lewis gonna become a politician in the United States?
Yeah,
or
fuck
something?
yeah, I think so.
I believe so too.
You go ahead and don't think so, but I think so.
This nigga was a fucking
Almost
accused
convicted.
murderer.
Yeah, murderer, man.
Ray Lewis. How about this?
Fucking look at who Donald Trump. Listen,
How about this?
I
Ray
need
Lewis.
everybody to stop thinking that if you're on child support, you've been in jail 5 times, you can't be president of the United States. Donald Trump is currently the president of the United States of America. Motherfucker, if he can make it, you can.
Ray Lewis, how about this? How about you find that the outfit that you was wearing the night that such and such got killed? Where's that outfit, bro? Where's that suit? Where's that linen suit that you was wearing, bro? The night that the person you was accused of murdering got killed. Where is that shit? Because that shit ain't never been found.
Nah.
With your clean ass. With your so-called God is the cornerstone of my life ass.
Yeah.
Where's that outfit, bro? Why we ain't never heard the entire story? Why is it that every time somebody bring up this entire story, you try to switch the subject? Like, my thing with Ray Lewis is, one, you cooning for the white folks.
Yeah.
Let's just call it what it is, bro. And when I say that, I'm not trying to disrespect no white folks. I'm not trying to say that I'm against any white folks. I'm saying that Ray Lewis been cooning for the white folks for a long fucking time.
Yeah.
And you sitting here, you got the chance to support somebody who's standing up for something that's real, something racial injustice, police brutality, especially at a higher percentage when we talk about blacks and Latinos and people of color. Stand up for that shit, bro, or kneel down for that shit. He went through this whole story about how he was on the field and he was out there for the coin toss, and then the team decided to do this and he decided to do that. I didn't kneel for the national anthem.
Okay, but when you did it,
I was praying for God.
What when you did it, why didn't you say that's what I did it for then?
Not even that, bro. Why didn't you pray in your hotel room?
Yeah.
Why didn't you pray before you left your house?
God hears you.
Why
wherever.
didn't you skip that shit and go to your hotel and say, you know what? I don't want to be involved in the confusion. Why didn't you do that? Skip the whole entire situation, because you know exactly that these dudes is protesting against Trump or whatever the team decided to do as a collective. Why didn't you say, you know what? I don't want anybody to misconstrue anything. Let me not get in the middle of this. This is the Baltimore Ravens thing. I'm an individual person now who happens to be, I guess, an ambassador for the Ravens or whatever. Do that shit in the comfort of your own home, bro.
But wasn't the first thing he said was stick to football?
Yeah.
So why you praying?
But what else? What I'm saying?
I was praying. I was praying because I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know.
He knew what was going on.
Massa, I didn't know what was going on, Massa. I wanted to. I was conflicted.
Doing
I was
on
conflicted,
that
Massa.
day?
I was conflicted, Massa.
No.
Toby Lewis.
I know you. I hear you.
Lewis.
But what is that nigga doing on that day? Yeah, man. He's that dude now, man. Yeah. He's that dude. And like I said,
I was conflicted, Massa.
What we said about,
I wasn't on one knee. I was on 2 knees,
I was on 2 knees, Massa.
I wasn't protesting, Massa. I was out here
praying
for God. Your God, Massa.
Well, that's what I always said. Ray Lewis, basically, to me, is a guy who just puts on for the cameras. I've always thought Ray Lewis was that type of guy that just put on for the cameras. Honestly, even before.
But that's
all
the
this
worst kind of
happening.
putting on, though.
Yes.
I feel like if you're putting on to keep us down.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, yo, if what you're doing has nothing to do with the race, then make sure you're separated from it.
Yeah, say that.
Make sure say that. Like, yo, I have nothing to do with what's going on out here. I have no comments about it. But here's what I'm trying to promote.
Exactly.
And he's not doing that, man. He's making it a point to comment on Kaepernick and then, you know what I'm saying, like separating themselves from the rest of us. And like, yo, bro, like you and Jason Whitlock need to fucking.
Y'all need to come together
Jason
Y'all need to
Whitlock,
come
man.
together and burn, man. Fuck y'all.
and
both of y'all.
create a For the Coon track.
Yeah.
He's back. He's so
Yeah,
back and forth. Jason
I'm gonna
Whitlock
take
is
2
always back and
knees for the
forth.
coon.
Yeah. Shit. Oh yeah, for the white dick challenge. Y'all should need. Yeah. We need to have a Ray Lewis, Jason Whitlock version of for the white dick challenge.
Yeah, man.
They need to make that challenge, dog, for the white dick.
I don't know, man. Like I said, I don't want to stick to Ray Lewis for too long,
man.
dude.
Nah,
but
that's some real stuff though, man.
Ray, just stop it, bro.
We've been
Stop.
suffering for too long to see one of us try to do that and trying to come up off our expenses.
Then he want to sit there and throw bars at Shannon Sharp and talking about where was you when I was walking for Trayvon Martin and
Shout out to Shannon Sharp.
Yeah, man.
Shannon Sharp doing it, man.
Yeah,
He keeps it real, man. He keeps
Yeah.
it 100.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Sticking with sports, dude.
No. Before we get to sports, real quick. Shit. What was I gonna get into? Homegirl, the son that died, and they trying to get money off of the mom after the son passed away.
Son was an organ donor.
Yeah. So,
And what? How did he die again? Was it a car crash?
accident by a drunk driver
Killed the son.
killed the son.
Mm-hmm.
Son was 20 years old.
Mm-hmm.
So his son died.
Mm-hmm.
Her son died. She went through a hard time. However, through this hard time, she found Jesus. She found a way to cope
Mm-hmm.
with all that's going wrong in her life, and she moved on. Then after that, the case got settled. They, through legal whatever, she started receiving something like $100,000 from the people that hit her son's vehicle
Yeah,
towards the family, which she is
their insurance company,
Yeah.
basically. Got you.
So now, with that said, she started getting money. The hospitals, Jackson Hospital, that had her son, they said that he was legally brain dead, so he's dead.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
However, they kept him alive
Just to harvest his organs.
just to harvest his organs.
Mm-hmm.
Alive long enough to harvest his organs. They took out 4 of his organs,
And he ended up saving 4 people's lives.
saving 4 people's lives.
Mm-hmm.
They made XYZ of money off of that. Once they seen that she started getting money from the insurance company,
Mm-hmm.
they hit her with a $36,000 bill
Mm-hmm.
to the mom.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
What's that about?
All right, so not to be rude or not to be disrespectful to anybody or not to, down anybody who's willing to save somebody else's lives.
Mm-hmm.
But that's one of the reasons why I'm not an organ donor and I'll never be an organ donor. I personally don't want to be buried.
Mm-hmm.
Throw me in a fucking furnace,
Mm-hmm.
burn my ass, throw my ashes in the ocean,
Mm-hmm.
spread them in Jamaica, bury them wherever you want to bury them. I don't know, whatever you want to do with my ashes, right?
Mm-hmm.
But that's one of the reasons why I'm not an organ donor, is because I feel like it causes more confusion than it needs to.
Yeah.
If this dude decided that, listen, I want to be an organ donor and I want to save somebody's lives in the event of my death, you should honor that and not have any kind of monetary gain, any kind of, it shouldn't be no bill associated with that. My death allowed
alone.
4 people
To live.
or more, depends on how young you are.
Yeah, more because of the financial gain of these 4 people lives getting saved. I'm sure their hospital bill is erratic and way out there.
True.
So the hospital and the staff made money off of that.
Yeah.
So we're saying it saved more than 4 lives because they made money off of it.
Okay, so my
off of doing
death
that.
or this young man's death in this situation allowed people,
Yeah.
multiple people, to live. Why is it that
My mother.
how important is money that you, especially as a hospital, who's probably CEO is a billionaire or a millionaire or whatever the case is. How important is it for you to put this bill on this mother who probably don't have a pot to piss in? Now she got to be stuck with a $36,000 bill because her son died, and he decided to try to save lives by using. You know what I mean?
Yeah. First of all, if her son chose that, to do that, that's his choice.
Mm-hmm.
But she shouldn't be stuck with a bill because he chose to do that.
Mm-hmm.
So once he passes away.
But you get your license at 15, 16. That's when you made that choice.
Yeah, his bill should be done with him, though. It should be done with him, but why is she charged? Because,
chalk it up to the game.
Yeah, because she's his next in line of, that's not right.
All right.
All
right, so as a parent, JB, let me hit you with this one right here.
Okay.
So we have parents who had a newborn. The midwife told them, listen, your newborn has a severe infection of jaundice. Now, I know jaundice is what it was
like a liver disease or something like that.
So they need to be on the light. They need to be on that light and all that.
Yeah.
So instead of providing this newborn infant with proper care, they said, listen, God makes no mistakes. How do you feel about that? So the infant is dead.
Infant's dead. There's nothing you can do about it.
No. They refuse care for the infant.
Oh, yeah. Okay. As a hospital, to me, I feel like you're obligated to do what's right, which you can't. So by you refusing to do something for somebody, anybody,
the hospital didn't refuse.
The hospital didn't
refuse.
The parents refused.
The
parents said like
so the child has jaundice. You look at the hands, the bottom of the feet, the eyes is yellow. So they say, okay, we can do this to save your child's life. If we don't do this, your child might die.
Okay, and they refuse.
The parents say, God don't make no mistakes. God is going to heal my child, X, Y, and Z. Child dies. How do you feel about that? I guess if you want to speak from the perspective of the hospital, or
how do you feel?
I feel like as a hospital, you should try to intervene to do any and everything possible to save, whether it be a grown person's life or a young person's life. You should do whatever you need to do to save this child's life. I know different religions have different, like Jehovah's Witness, they're not allowed to take any blood transfusions. Stuff like that. In that case, if that's what the parents say, you can only do as much as the parents say. As a hospital, you shouldn't be responsible for the child if the child dies and you tell the parent, like, listen, we could save your child's life if we do a blood transfusion. We could save your child's life if we do this or X, Y, and Z. And the parents say, no, it's in God's hands. God's going to take care of everything, blah, blah, blah. And then the child dies. As a hospital, it's not the hospital's fault.
My aunt is a Jehovah's Witness.
Mm-hmm.
She refused to take blood for something, a sickness. I'm not going to put my family out there and everything.
Mm-hmm.
But it's some things that they won't do, But I feel like as a hospital, like you said, you're obligated to do as much as you can, to intervene to save someone's life.
Yeah.
I feel like y'all niggas is too soft, man.
But you gotta do what you can, man. You have to do what you can.
I feel like this. Let's just break it down to Mother Nature, and let's break it down to animal culture and animal instincts and everything like that. Like, strong lives, weak dies, yo.
So what are we talking? 300?
I'm talking about. I'm talking about what? I'm talking about. Really look at this way, right? what would this world be?
Weak ass nigga. You let a car crash kill you, nigga?
What would this world be if nobody intervened?
I don't know.
I'm just saying.
Lawlessness.
If we lawlessness? Really? Is that what you think though?
Lawlessness.
Is it lawlessness? If we just let listen, man, that cold kill you. Listen, man, let that cold take your ass, man.
Just lawlessness,
if you can't survive that cold, go ahead, let that shit take you.
Soft ass nigga, you died from
Hey,
a
you
common
sick.
cold,
Yeah,
bro.
That's it. You out of here. You
common
sick.
cold
You outta
killed
here.
you,
Common
bro?
cold
Yeah,
killed
you
you.
sick. You out of here. You out.
Listen,
Dude.
if it's not an accident, like a physical accident, and it was just like, yo, like nature taking people out, and we allowed it to happen, like, yo, like, look, man, you look like you just contracted the virus. You gotta go. If you can't survive this on your
That's what I'm
own,
saying. Your genes aren't strong enough.
your G's aren't strong enough. This baby's born. Listen, man,
Weak
look, baby,
ass.
look, baby, if you can't survive this jaundice, you out of there. Like,
300.
how many less people be on this planet?
A lot, bro. If what you saying is true, it really wouldn't be any need for any kind of doctors or
Nah.
nurses or
Any
yo,
of
nigga,
that.
you catch a cold, we'll see what happened, bro.
Right.
You have 24 hours to live. If you survive, then
Yeah.
you might
What
make
would
it.
you
You
do? Who
okay.
would
You might be that nigga.
Yeah.
Like, you survive all that? Like, oh, shit.
Would your ass deny that your ass
You
about to die?
You know what I'm saying? If I caught the common cold, well, I grew up in a big household, big money fold. Like,
Yeah.
would you, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, if we allowed that to happen, like, you know what I'm saying? Even for elderly people,
I think-
a lot of elderly people should have been dead already. Real shit.
You might be right. Niggas out here doing CPR. And shit.
Niggas out there driving cars, running me off the fucking road. You know what I mean? So if we allow, like, all right, look, man, grandma, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you sick? I understand. If you make it, good.
Second
if
door
not,
on the right.
you know what I'm saying? Go ahead and go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, I understand if it came down to my own grandmother, I would want her to get medical treatment. But I'm not
Yeah.
asking that question though.
It'd be a whole different world, bro.
It'd be a different world. It'd be a different world where,
And then where we come
yeah.
from?
yeah, man, where only the strong is literally surviving. And right now, I don't feel like it's all the strong.
Nah.
It's a bunch of bitch ass niggas that should have died already.
Cold blooded, bro.
That's out here, yo.
At the end of the day,
You should have died already, bro.
So what you saying? Do you think that all men is created equal?
Okay,
Think about it.
Nah, I'm gonna think.
Stop.
Okay, here.
Think about it.
I'm gonna give you the answer, right? I don't think.
All men created equal.
I don't think cerebrally. I can't never say that word.
Cerebrally.
Cerebrally. Yeah. All men are created equal. I don't think intelligence wise, all men are created equal. But physical capabilities and everything like that, yeah, because what matters is how you approach it.
All men are not created equally, bro.
No, listen to me now. If the physical race is me without no legs versus you with legs, then if I'm smart enough, then I should be able to come up with a way for me to win this race. Cerebrally.
All men are not created equally, bro.
Okay, go ahead. Let me hear your answer to that.
Let's since I anticipate that we're about to go to basketball in a second, right? And I know JB is not necessarily a LeBron fan, right?
Yes. So all men are not LeBron James.
Exactly. If all men are created equally, I should be able to do what LeBron James is able to do. Right?
No.
Why not?
Because Spud Webb could fucking dunk.
I'm not
Yes.
exactly. Then you just proven my point. All men are not created equally.
What are you talking about? What I'm saying is Spud Webb.
You remember Alex from middle school, bro?
Yeah, Red Alex. Yes, I
All right.
remember Alex.
This dude that we went to middle school with, right? This dude named Alex. Shout out to Alex. Wherever the fuck you at, whatever you doing right now, bro.
We're gonna tag you in this.
When we was younger, right? when we was younger, right? We played basketball. I used to play basketball literally every fucking day.
Every day.
This nigga Alex was able to jump literally out the fucking ceiling.
He was big as fuck though.
He wasn't big. You talking about wrong Alex. You talking about big Alex.
I know what Alex you talking about. You talking about Alex had like reddish hair, hot
Yeah,
top face.
yeah.
I know what Alex you talking about.
This dude, he was mine your size.
Yeah.
This dude is able to jump out the ceiling, killer. Like all of us, you know what I'm saying? You jumping, you slapping backboard, you doing
That's what
this.
I'm talking about. Cerebral.
This dude is cocking it back. Charles Barkley, bam, 2 hands, dunking on
Cerebral.
niggas. And I'm looking like, yo, this skinny ass nigga, why is he able to jump so high?
But that's what I'm saying. Cerebral. My nigga, if I'm able to hit 3-pointers better than Alex could dunk, I could win a game.
True.
So all men are.
No.
It's intellect that differentiates us.
No.
Nah. Go ahead,
It's
JB.
not physical ability.
What's your
It's
argument,
mental
JB?
capability.
Genes, man. I break it down to genes. You know, because okay, if you say we're all created equal, but your dad is 7'1", you know, my dad is 5'10". I'm not gonna be 6'5", 6'7".
I understand that,
You know.
JB.
You know, I get
understand
that point.
I understand that, but my job as the 5'5" motherfucker going against the 8'5" motherfucker,
Okay.
is to outsmart him.
You're right, but you're gonna have to.
How can I gain an advantage based on my intellect, based on him focusing solely on his physical capabilities?
You're gonna have to work twice as hard as him.
Okay, that's what I need to do.
You have to work twice as hard as him.
But that's what I need to do, though.
That's true.
So that's what I'm saying. It's still a level playing
And
field.
at the end of the day, you can work as twice as hard, but you probably still won't be able to keep up.
Keep up physically.
At certain, okay,
You can
in
will
certain
yourself.
in certain arenas, there's a mental, like say chess. If we playing chess is a mental game.
So what you saying? Like Usain
Basketball
Bolt.
is
so
a
we should
physical
not
game.
Praise, so Usain Bolt, bro, you don't deserve nothing. You won.
No, not saying that.
That's what you are saying.
No, I'm saying that everyone cannot be Usain Bolt. I cannot be Usain Bolt.
But you're
can't,
saying if you
JB
don't
can't.
have the physical stature of Usain Bolt,
Correct. You can't be him.
you can't beat him. Is what you're saying.
You can't beat him, and you can't be him.
So, what praises do we give Usain Bolt? Like, yo, nigga, you just lucky you fucking seven, whatever the fuck you are.
Not saying that we give him any kind of praises because of how tall or athletic that he is. He definitely had a certain amount of work ethic, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you trying to say that Justin Gatlin didn't put in the same work? What's his name?
But I'm saying
DeGrasse didn't put in the same work. That
Justin Gatlin, I'm saying that I'm putting my work, but the world will never recognize that because I'm gonna lose to Usain Bolt. But they're not gonna say that I lost because I'm shorter. They're just gonna say I lost because I'm slower.
Dude, I can will myself all I want, but I'm still gonna have those physical limitations that the next person has. I can say, dude, I can be as fast as he can be.
In my mind.
Yeah, in my mind.
my mind, I'm
But
killing
those
this nigga.
physical limitations
No,
are still gonna hold me back.
But it's all about what do you want to do. If your will is to say like, look, man, I intend on being the fastest man in the world. So now me and you JB, we're focused on a lot of different things.
Okay.
But if I say my focus is solely to be the fastest man in the world, do you not believe that if I put all my focus into that, I can be that?
No. Killer, you could never be the fastest man in the world, bro.
Not at this point.
at any point in your life,
you would never be.
you could never be the fastest man in the world. At any point in my life, I could never be the fastest man in the world.
How many
And I
people say
accept that.
like, if I will it, I could fly? You would never fly.
Yeah, the Wright brothers.
No, I'm not talking about building something to fly. I'm talking about like flying, like flapping your arms and flying.
The pyramids was made, bro. We don't know how the fuck they got them rocks over there.
You're right.
I agree.
So,
But I'm telling you,
there is what Michael Beasley say. We only use 10% of our brains. Was the Egyptians using 90?
That's actually false. It's actually false.
What's the false about it?
They did some documents and everything,
Uh-huh.
research and everything. And that's actually not true. It's just a myth.
Okay,
know.
so they don't know how much percent of our
They
brain
don't
we
know.
use.
exactly.
Right. I don't believe that either. I believe you're right.
Yeah,
I
they
don't
don't
believe
know.
nobody's
Nobody
able
knows.
to tell me I'm using 10 or 5 or 4.
Yeah.
How the fuck can you tell? You got a
You don't
USB
know.
adapter in the back of my brain?
Yeah.
Motherfucker? Like,
Matrix
You don't-
plug.
you
yeah, the matrix plug, like, get the fuck out of here. So, yeah, like, but what I'm saying is, like, yeah, I believe, like, we chalking up to willpower. But what I'm saying is not just solely willpower. It's solely putting forth the effort
The effort.
necessary to get me there. So if I say, okay, the fastest, if somebody grows up and they're growing up as a young dub right now, and they say, damn, the fastest man in the world is Usain Bolt, and I study Usain Bolt, and I say, oh shit, look, to run this amount of time, look how many steps he takes. I probably need to take 2 extra steps for every one he takes. I need to train myself to take extra 2 for his one. I could get there because I possibly
You can't.
because I am physically, I recognize the mathematics of it, and I am training myself to be prepared for the mathematics of it. What I'm saying is, I don't think right now, currently, people are completely devoted to just one thing. We're solely focusing on the people that's physically capable of doing something, and we say they got that. LeBron is the greatest basketball player because he got that. But to me, like, Steph Curry's a better basketball player because he's figured out a way to win. You see what I'm trying to say?
I feel what you're saying.
Not just concentrating on solely
Listen,
physical ability.
Not to bring it any longer. All men are not created equal, bro. Mentally, physically, all men are not created equal, bro.
All right.
It is what it is, man. I know we like to be optimistic and we like to think that
Yeah,
you know,
okay, so-
I cannot do what LeBron James
So
can
all men
do.
and all women are not.
No matter
created.
how yeah. And when yeah,
I'm for real. You don't
I
got
agree.
that ass, baby.
you're right.
So it don't
not.
come with the same.
That's true.
It don't come with the same. I'm not obligated to the same thing
And-
as the man that has.
And I
with the big booty
really
to have.
I really hate when I hear people say that shit. All men and women are not created equally, bro.
They are.
I can't throw a pass as far as Tom Brady or Michael Vick or whoever could throw a fucking pass to far this or whatever. I can't do it. No matter how much I train and be accurate at it, and sometimes you just can't do it. I can't come up with the calculations that Elon Musk and fucking whoever you just can't do it.
Shout
Some
out to
people
Tesla.
can't do it, bro.
But okay, all right, I hear you. Who are the people that's leading this world, leading society? Is it LeBron James? Is it Usain Bolt? Is it the people that have the physical capability or the cerebral capability?
It's cerebral.
Yeah, so
All right, so stop focusing on who can run faster, whatever. That don't matter. Because I don't want to play basketball.
True.
What do you want to be? Who do you want to be?
I guess that's what it comes down to.
Exactly.
But even then,
what? People are just born smarter?
not saying that they're born smarter, but I think a lot of environment has to do with it. It's a lot of different factors that come in that if that was the case, why didn't we think of the most efficient way to produce an electric car? Why didn't we think of
it's just not financially.
why didn't we think of a way to improve the spatula? Why didn't we think
they
of
made copper fucking pots, so you can just flip that bitch over.
I'm just saying, So why didn't I think of that? Why didn't you think of that?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All men are not created equally, bro.
It's not. It's about your focus and intent. That's why goes back to what is the American dream. What is your focus and intent for your life, and what are you willing to do to gain
True.
what you're focused and intended on?
True.
Yeah.
My intentions is not to be the best basketball player. I wrote that off
Yeah.
because I don't have the physical capabilities for that.
Yeah.
My intentions is not to be, you know what I'm saying?
But okay, and then and my intentions in saying that is, even if you tried as hard as you can't be the best basketball player. In most people's eyes, if LeBron tried as hard as he can, he could still never be the best basketball player ever.
And so that's why I was going to go with it.
Why? Why then? Because he's physically more capable than Michael Jordan is.
I agree with that, but majority of people don't.
Because that's what I'm saying. When physical ability meets mental capacity, it's a better look. Michael Jordan, I feel like, performed better as on a mental capacity than LeBron James does on a physical.
In certain situations, yeah, I agree
See what I'm
with
saying?
that.
So if LeBron James' physical capacity matched his mental capacity on the court, I think he'd be impossible to beat.
True.
True. And I'm not even a LeBron fan, but
Right.
yes, I agree.
Yeah. There's no more.
Oh, ain't no more. But shit, man, you know what, man? We kind of need to wrap this up, bro.
How long we been going?
Almost 2 hours.
Okay.
But I don't know what's going on with his computer. So I just want
How long we stopped recording?
No, we still recording.
Okay.
We're still recording, but just in case,
All right.
you know.
All right, man. So
Shout out to the homie JB for rocking with us.
real
Yeah, I
quick.
appreciate
Let's get into this, man. We're gonna try to, you know what I mean, because we got a podcast in future, attend in the future. So let's get into the shit that we don't like. What's that shit you don't like, Dub?
Oh shit. I don't know.
We go JB first. JB, what's that shit you don't like?
Dudes sagging their pants with skinny jeans. I
Mm-hmm.
don't like it at all. I don't like it.
Nah,
I don't like
that
it.
shit at all either, JB. You're right.
No.
That's that shit I don't like.
That's that shit I don't like.
I don't like it.
I don't like. So, all right, I'll go next. That's the shit I don't like. And this nigga's a fan of the podcast, but I don't like niggas that their name is Junior, but they're not a junior.
I know somebody like that.
How your name Junior, but you're not a junior? Meaning, you're not Charles Jr., Hank Jr., or Frank Jr.
But your name is Junior.
But your name
Junior,
is Junior.
Junior.
That's that shit I don't like. And shout out to you, Junior. I know you listen to the podcast.
Listen, I don't like the name Junior. Period.
Like,
unless you got something that's really, really going on for yourself. Like,
unless you accomplished a lot in life, you can't name your son.
yeah,
Junior.
I've never. Like, I remember when I was having my son and people was like, "Oh, you gonna name him Mark Foster Jr.?" I was like, "Fuck
nigga,
no,
I ain't do shit.
nah,
Nah, until I get some shit, and if
Yeah.
I have a son after that,
Yeah.
then he gonna be Junior.
yeah,
But until that, you have to accomplish great heights.
yeah."
So what's that shit you don't like, though, dog? Come on.
That's what I don't like.
You can't not like the same shit I don't like.
Nah, it's a different shit. I just don't like the name Junior. Period.
Yeah, right.
Unless you accomplish some shit, bro.
Yeah, right, man. But shout out to you, though, Junior. And I apologize, man. I kind of got upset when dude. I was like, "Yo, bro, so what's your name?" He's like, "Junior." I'm like, "Nah. What, so you
What's your
Junior?
real
What?"
name, man? What's
He's
your
like,
real
"What you
name?"
mean?" So when he hit me with the "What you mean?" I'm like, "What? What are you talking about?" I'm like, "Yo, what's your name, fam?"
Junior,
He's like, "My
nigga.
name is Junior." I'm like, "Yo, you're a
Junior,
junior
man.
of what?" He's
It's
like, "I'm a
Junior.
junior of nothing. It's just Junior."
Junior.
I like, so your people's name you Junior, but you're not a junior? And I just got on him, and then girls were like, "Oh, well, that could be his name if it was." I'm like, "Yo, all right. I'm sorry for making fun of this dude, but that's wild to me." That's wild of you. But all right, man. Yo,
Episode 50.
episode 50, Bootleg
Shout out
Cable
to the homie.
Podcast, man.
Shout out to the homie Jeff for coming through,
Hey
man.
man, it was an
JB.
honor, man. It was
Yeah.
definitely an honor. Episode 50, man.
Our pleasure,
Bootleg
our pleasure.
Yeah.
Cable Podcast, man. You know,
If
it's
you can't
definitely
spell
an
that,
honor.
Something wrong with your ass.
And yeah, it's Bootleg.
Ain't nothing fake about it.
Man, we out.
All right.
Deuces.
Peace.